Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am finally getting a chance to take a deeper look into Chung Ha Save Me. If you want to see the reaction, I did that a couple of weeks ago over on the main channel, Jeff Reacts 12. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. But this will be the video where I just look at the lyrics closer. Normally, I would take a closer look at stuff in the video as well. But this is like an AI generated visualizer and it doesn't really provide much, if I recall. If I see anything in here that I actually didn't remember that does provide some value, I'll talk about it, but I don't expect that to be the case. So anyway, let's go check this out and let's see what message Chungha's got for us here with Save Me. Feel like that's probably self-explanatory just by the title, but let's go take a look.
Lately I've been floating through the night.
Chungha is such an underrated vocalist. I say this every time I react to her.
Searching for the life I left behind. When did everything start changing? All the memories get around. I'm running through the seasons of my life. But what if I'm hurting?
Ooh, listen to that.
I need someone when gravity's falling down. Will you be the one? You be the one. What if I'm hurting?
Those soaring notes are gorgeous.
I don't wanna let you down. Will you be the one? You be the one to save me. Will you be the one? You be the one to save me. Will you be the one? You be the one to save me.
Okay, so as I was mentioning, the visualizer, completely AI stuff, it doesn't really show anything, but there was one cool transition I liked there where the unicorn or horse was, walking through the woods and the mane, transitioned into being the girl's hair. That was a nice little scene change, but so this is mostly going to focus on the lyrics, as I expected. So lately I've been floating through the night, searching for the life I left behind. When did everything start changing? All the memories start scatter around. I'm running through the seasons of my life. So life is moving quick. She maybe she longs for a simpler time, or time when she felt like she was more in control of things. Floating through the night gives this impression of being not necessarily in control, just kind of wandering. And then it actually says searching for the life I left behind. So like I was someone else, or I was at a different stage in life and I moved on from that, but I'm looking back and realizing maybe that was what I wanted, or that was better than what I have now, or whatever the case might be. And we know she has had some issues with her labels. I know her previous label wasn't that great, and so she wanted to move on, and then she did, and then this label hasn't really done anything for her either. So yeah, it, like I said, she is a vastly underrated vocalist, but what we really know her as is, a really good dancer. Um, she's just she's one of those artists that has everything that you look for, and yet somehow nobody's looking for her. I don't understand. Anyway, so the chorus though, but what if I'm hurting? What if I need someone? When gravity's falling down, will you be the one? You be the one. What if I'm hurting? What if I need someone? I don't want to let you down. Will you be the one? You be the one to save me. So she's reaching out for help, whether it's, fans or just a connection in general. Like, I want to connect to somebody. Maybe I'm reaching a hand out, I'm sinking, and I need someone to help pull me up. Uh, and she's just delivering these lines beautifully. And then, of course, the instrumentation is like this 2010s EDM, but it also reminds me of, there's a song, and I can't remember the song title, I should say, but the song is from Lindsey Sterling. And if you don't know who Lindsey Sterling is, she's not actually a vocalist. She is a dancing violinist. She does do some vocals, but usually she has someone guest on the track to do vocals. Um, like I said, I don't remember the song title, but that part that for this chorus reminds me so much of the song that I can't place. Um, I probably should have looked that up before I started this video, since I've heard this, I've done the reaction. It's not like it has to be a first time listen, but whatever. And then the post chorus is just, will you be the one, you be the one to save me, a couple of times. So let's take a listen to verse 2. Okay, this is maybe one of the few lines that has a viable image in the visualizer. Because the first line says, lonely Saturn years past found my space. So we literally have an image of Saturn in the background and like this almost desolate grassland plateau looking thing here. So it's like, again, the Saturn years and the like finding a place or finding a space, whatever. I think that's supposed to symbolize her. Maybe. Saturn in the eye of the unicorn.
I'll never let the sunlight fade away. I'm okay, but what if I'm hurting? What if I need someone when gravity's falling down? Will you be the one? You be the one. What if I'm hurting? What if I need someone? I don't wanna let you down. Will you be the one? You be the one to save me.
Okay. God, I cannot get over her vocals, and the chorus is just so gorgeous. I'm not going to read the chorus again, obviously, because it's the same lyrics, but the way she's delivering it, like the note structure, I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if there is a name for this specific structure of the melody, but whatever it is, I describe things as ear candy, things that like I love about certain lines or certain words that are being delivered. The way she's delivering this is that ear candy for me, where it sticks with me. It's, it sticks in my mind. It's the kind of like the earworm thing where you like, it's got you at least humming the melody, even if you don't remember the words. It's got you at least remembering the tune for ages. Yeah, she's got that factor for me with this chorus. So verse 2 was lonely Saturn years past found my space. We talked about that already. Tracing down the life I can't replace. So that goes back to that verse 1 line, where she, searching for the life I left behind. I'll orbit in a new direction, caring, loving, all on my own. So being willing to have the confidence and courage to be herself and not necessarily rely on anyone else, because maybe no one else is coming to help her. So she'll save herself in some ways. I'll never let the sunlight fade away. I'm okay. So even if she is hurting, like she mentioned in the chorus, she can pick herself up and almost like be reborn again. And there are some elements of this, because I know not all of her story, but some of her story. This song seems really like autobiographical. Like it seems like she's literally singing about her journey. And maybe that's exactly what's happening. I don't know if this song was written by her or not. I'll actually, if there's credits at the end of this, I would be curious to see. Or let me see this. Um, I'm looking on the lyric page to see if it actually get. Yeah, okay. She is the lead writer on this song, so that definitely makes sense. There are also, let's see, one, two, three, four, five other lyricists, but she is the main writer for this. So I think that checks out. No wonder it sounds like it's her singing about her story. Um, let's see. So we had the chorus, the post chorus. So we're gonna get the bridge, and then we'll get the final chorus. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and listen. I was gonna read the bridge, but let's just listen first.
Will you be the one? You be the one to save me. Will you be the one? You be the one to save me. Holding on to hope.
I mentioned that I wasn't going to talk much about the video, and honestly, there has not been a ton to talk about. But that was another scene right there where it actually is relevant. So it's coming at the part when it's saying, like, will you be the one to save me? And it's like this whirlpool here that would like suck you in and maybe drown you. But then it's almost more like it becomes something not still, but more peaceful, like a couple of raindrops on the pond surface, and then it blossoms into beautiful blue roses. Kind of symbolizing her coming out of that hardship and blossoming again.
Me holding on to hope every high and low. Don't know where I'll go, but I'm changing. Healing all alone. Found the antidote. One day I'll just know that I'll see it written in the stars. Right when my heart just learns to start. 'Cause I am the light that kills the dark. I'll find me.
Oh, I forgot there was like a 4-step there. Uh, the the way she just kept climbing the ladder on those notes, just beautiful. All right, so this bridge, holding on to hope every high and low. Don't know where I'll go, but I'm changing. So we talked about how she's growing. Maybe she'll save herself, whatever. She's going in this new direction, even if she has to do it all alone. But that holding on to hope is like, obviously, maybe someone will save me, but also, maybe I will find what I'm looking for when I save myself. Healing all alone, found the antidote. So even though she's asking, like, will you be the one to save me? She's saying, like, yeah, I can still heal on my own. One day I'll just know that I'll see it written in the stars. Right when my heart just learns to start. Uh, so like I'll find my path. I'll find my destiny, whatever you want to ascribe that to. Because I'm the light that kills the dark, which is really poetic. It's like she's realizing that she herself is the answer to her own healing. Finding herself is like um, finding her way, and all this darkness that she's encountering or that she's wanting to be saved from. She just has to look within to find the light to break that darkness. And then the last line is "I'll find me," which is really nice, very poetic. I love those last two lines. That finding yourself is essentially your own way to kill the darkness.
But what if I'm what if I need someone when gravity's falling down? Will you be the one? You be the one to save me. Will you be the one? You be the one to save me.
The cloud unicorn.
Will you be the one? You be the one to save me.
Then we're just glowing. We're radiant. We are majestic, bitches. All right. All right, so that was Save Me from Chung Ha, and love her voice, especially when she does these, more vulnerable type of songs. It's not my favorite song from her, and my typical favorites from her are more like Snapping, Sparkling, Dream of You, those kind of songs. And so when I hear her do something more ballady, um, it does make me pay attention because I know that she has a fantastic voice that she doesn't typically show off in those type of songs. My favorites are more like the dance type songs from her. Uh, and surprisingly, there's actually an element of dance here. Um, Not like in the same way, but you could find yourself dancing to this song in a club setting to a certain extent, even though it's like this vulnerable ballady type of song. So really nicely done from her. Like I said, I probably uh, actually I don't think I mentioned this, but the only reason I'm reacting to this, or sorry, doing like a breakdown for this, is because I'm pretty sure I promised in the reaction video that I would. And I typically try to do a breakdown for everything that I do a reaction for. But moving forward, after I get caught up on all the ones I said I would do, if it's an AI visualizer, I'm probably not going to react to or like do breakdowns for those anymore. I'll still do reactions because I'm focused more on the song and the vocals and stuff like that during a reaction. But during a breakdown, I like to not only get into the mess of a song, but I also like to, pick up things in the video that might either supplement my interpretation of the song or just symbolism or even little Easter eggs. And you don't get that as much in these AI visualizers. So while I enjoy the song quite a bit, I hate visualizers that are done with the AI that don't really contribute. So if a visualizer is out there that really still does give something to the song, like for example, Cat's Eye Internet Girl, they had a visualizer for that, and I felt like that visualizer actually added some things worth talking about, then I'll still do a breakdown of that. But otherwise, probably not. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. More importantly, I hope you enjoyed her because, like I said, she's vastly underrated. She's been around a while, and I wish more people would give her love and attention. But Chungha, if you only have one fan left, it's me. And if you have no fans, I'm dead. So if you guys enjoyed this video, though, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. And also, if you want to get a request done either here or on the main channel, you can do that by one of two ways. You can subscribe to Patreon at the gray tier or higher. Those subscribers get access to all the content that's there, as well as guaranteed requests every month. Shout out to all of those who have done that already. Thank you so much for all your support. The other way to get a request done if you're not interested in Patreon benefits, though, is to look in the description below of any of the videos here or on the main channel. There's a link to PayPal and instructions on how to use it, so feel free to take a look, and I will see you for the next video. Take care, everyone.